Okay, hello. We have not done much today. We've been a bit, not lazy actually. We've gotten a lot of editing done and we've edited 4 videos for you guys ready to go. So that's over 2 hours worth of content for YouTube. But yeah, it takes a long time to edit them. So we've been up here for a couple of hours doing that. We thought we may as well because we did try and go for a fish earlier today, but it was just far too windy and we were just getting that much weed on the rod. It was a joke. So yeah, that's what we've been up to today. Other than that, nothing much else. The time is 3:23. Oh wow, you can't even see the time on your phone because of the thing. There you go, 3:23. And yeah, won't be long before the sun sets here. And who knows, the dolphins might come back and visit again. We'll have to wait and see.
I'll tell you what, anyone camping in WA that's looking for a nice spot, this little bay is actually pretty good. It'd clean up alright too. It's probably just had a rough couple of windy days, so it's just blown a heap of seaweed around. It's a bit stinky, but it's not bad at all. I mean, look at that. Just look at that. Nice green trees. Got the ocean right there. Oh, sticks falling out the fire. Got a swing set. Beautiful. Good morning. It is currently, it was 6 o'clock when I woke up, so I'm going to guess that it's 10 past 6 now. I've just packed up the table. I'm up early and Holly is getting up early. We're heading to Kalbarri today and we got a lot to do there. So we decided to get up early because it's still an hour drive there. And then there's a lot to do in the national park there. So I'll try and get that done and then stay at the caravan park there. Righto, we're back on the main road, so it's tyre up time and then we will be off. So we've had a quick look at what there is to do on the way to Kalbarri and we found that there is a pink lake, or hut lagoon is also another name for it. So that's going to be our first stop. I don't know whether we're going to be able to fly the drone because it's starting to spit and it is a little bit windy. Yeah, there is meant to be a storm. I think tomorrow though. But
no, so today, Friday.
Oh, it's today, Friday? Oh, there you go. Every day is a Sunday when you're on holidays. Righto, we've rocked up at the pink lake where it is in fact pink. I don't know if this will pick it up, but it does look pink from here, so we're going to fly the drone. It's a little bit windy, but it shouldn't be too bad, so yeah. Right, we made it to Kalbarri. We've driven past one of the lookouts, I suppose, on accident, but we stopped at this one. It's called Eagle Gorge. Already looking pretty good. It's like a massive crater there. The lookout's just up ahead and the fly's already bad. Oh, this is pretty cool. I don't know if the camera is going to pick it up because of the sun and the glare. Oh yeah, it's doing an alright job. You can walk down to the beach too, there's a little trail just down here. And yeah, this is Eagle Gorge. We might have to drive back up the road just to have a look at those other ones. I think there was another natural bridge and yeah, a grandstand or something they called it, so. We just stopped at the bait store, spoke to the fella there because we plan on doing some fishing because apparently you can get some really nice tailor, and if you're lucky you can get big mulloway here in the mouth of the river and even at the beach at night. So we're going to try and do some night fishing tonight once we do all the national park stuff. It was a lovely bloke. He used to live in Victoria in the town of Dandenong. Yeah, it's a pretty rough town nowadays, but anyway, Hol's just at the bakery getting something because she was hungry, and we didn't really make anything this morning because we were up so early and just left so that we could get here. So yeah, I think we're heading straight towards all the national park stuff. I'm not sure what's first, we don't even know. We're just looking at the signs as we're driving, so there isn't going to be much of an update of where we're going. It's just going to be, hi, we're here and this is what it is.
Good morning. You haven't seen much of me today, but here I am. We just got into the Kalbarri National Park and stopped at the front to show her my parks pass. And she gave us this little pamphlet, and it just talks about like the comfort and safety of the national park and how serious the conditions can get. So you're supposed to drink 4 to 6 litres per person, and it says to drink, or the rule of thumb is 1 litre per hour per person. There's actually a trail here called the Loop, and it closes after 7 o'clock in the morning from November to March because it's just too hot. So it just goes to show you how extreme the conditions can get up here. So yeah, our plan is to do the Kalbarri Skywalk. We're also going to have a look at the Z or Z bend, I don't know how you pronounce that. And then there was another thing as well, the natural window, which is quite famous as well. So I'm sure there's other things we'll see along the way, but they're the main things that we've come for, so we'll keep you updated.
First up is the Kalbarri Skywalk. The flies are freaking so annoying. There's the ledge, or platform, I suppose. Platform's out there, but there's some nice steps you can walk down here. There's another lookout. Alright, that's a fair bit up, isn't it? I didn't know this, but there's actually 2 platforms. There's one over there and one here. The view is incredible. No wonder they build these. This is cool. Wow. Oh gosh. Yeah, the platform moves a bit. This is the second platform. That's so cool. Oh, that breeze is so nice. Gets rid of the flies for like 5 seconds. So cool.
Hopefully you can see me under this hairnet. It is needed because the flies are terrible even in the car. But that was the Kalbarri Skywalk, no, Kalbarri Skywalk. And we are now doing Nature's Window. So I think it's an 800 meter walk to the window. And I'll make sure I take all of my stuff because for the Skywalk I forgot my phone. So I had to come back and grab my phone and get some photos on that. So grab everything with us. It's very hot today, it's 30 degrees. And yeah, I can see why they close parts of this park in the summer months, because if it's 30 degrees and we're only a month out of winter, God knows how hot it would be in the summer, and it is very hot today. So anyway, let's go and do this walk to the window.
There are no words needed. Forgot to tell you, last night we were cooking s'mores, and Holly had a marshmallow on a stick and it caught fire, so she started like waving it around, and I had thongs on right next to the fire pit, and a bit of the marshmallow dropped onto my big toe and burnt itself on there, and I was screaming like ow for freaking, I don't know, a minute until it cooled down. But now I've got a massive blister on my toe and I can't wear runners.
I had to pick the marshmallow off because it had gone crusty on his big toe. But to make matters worse, if you had just eaten a s'more like a normal person and actually made the marshmallow crispy so it was crunchy, instead of having the old like just lightly toasted marshmallow, that wouldn't have happened. I wouldn't have had to flick it off.
No. That's not true. Here's the first look out on the way to Nature's Window. Oh, that looks cool, that rock there. Bit of a rocky terrain for the last 70 metres to the window. There's a killer view though. It's just a shame about these flies. Like, there's just thousands, millions. Every person that comes up is wearing a fly net and just has, I reckon, 100 flies on their back. These rocks are so cool. There's such beautiful colours. This is the famous Nature's Window.
You sure? Sorry, Sid.
We've just arrived at the Z Bend. Apparently it's a lookout where we have wrapped these fly nets around to stop them getting inside and tied them off with a hair tie. So we're going to start this trail. Apparently it's 1.2 kilometres. If it's anything like that last 700 metres of that Nature's Bend, it's going to suck. It is so hot. Believe it or not, but it's starting to actually rain. Now it's 30 degrees. This is the start of the Z Bend. This is cool. Should have brought the drone. There's actually a second lookout here, which is pretty cool. That was a pretty great experience. They were all pretty good walks and views. It was just really hot, and the flies, obviously, it's so annoying. We just rocked up at our camp for tonight, which is a caravan park that has a pool, so we are going to go for a dip and try and cool off a bit, and then I don't know what we're going to do. We haven't really decided. We might either just go fishing or... Oh yeah, apparently I got in trouble for... I was in first gear in the caravan park and I turned around, like I literally come to a stop and then just spun the wheel, right hand down, and then just rolled pretty much, and the lady apparently yelled at Holly because I was going too fast. I was over 8 kilometres per hour, which does make sense because I would have been doing probably fucking 5, 8, I don't know.
Probably over 8, but
Oh,
we're going fast.
I doubt it. Anyway, you know, just more hemorrhoids. And I was telling you about that s'more incident.
I'll put my shadow over it.
I think it's better off without the shadow.
Ah.
Yeah, look at that. Oh. Sorry, it's been pretty boring, but there hasn't been a lot happening this afternoon. We had lunch, went for a swim in the pool, just made a couple phone calls, edited a few videos. Holly planned a bit of Queensland area, and yeah, we're sort of in a predicament because we were going to make fish curry out of that salmon that I got, that massive one. But we also want to go fishing again, and it's sort of ideal time to go fishing is right about now, which is 4 o'clock, and yeah, we're going to be out for a bit, so we don't know whether to just cook when we get back or cook now, but we're not really hungry, so I don't know. But yeah, we're going to go fishing. Kev's on it again. I've got no fucking idea what it is. It's fucking ugly. No way. Still unsure on what that fish was, but have a look at this. WA is awesome. There's literally all these red rocks over there. And then that's my car, where is it? That one over there. And you just park there, walk out, or you can drive on and up there. It's freaking mint. Victoria needs more shit like this. Righto. Hol's done a good job here. She's got a nice tailor. Well, you don't know, 28 centimetres or something. It's not bad. That's good bait. Yeah, we're still out here fishing. We've had, Holly's had 2 good fish scream and then drop it, and I've had 1 scream and drop it. Holly's recently just caught that tailor. We measured it and it was 33 centimetres, and the size limit actually says it's 30 centimetres, so we're only just able to keep it. I think she's getting nibbles now. We also figured out what the fish I was that caught. It was a silver toadfish. I've never seen a toadfish that big. Normally they're like that big. Some people call them blowies or puffer fishes as well, but that's what it was. I googled it up and found it. That's what it is on it. Not a lot happened last night. Just really got back here probably 7:30, had dinner, and then went straight to bed because we were absolutely buggered. It must have been the sun and all the walks. This morning we're going to go fishing again and see what we can get, because it was pretty fun last night. We didn't really catch heaps. I think we got two fish in total, but they were there playing with it and running off with it, and it was fun trying to strike them and that, so we'll see how we go.
Okay, I know Kev was on this morning and said that we're going to go for another fish. We didn't get anything, but it is now 5:30. We've had some dinner. We've uploaded 4 weeks worth of YouTube today, after editing them yesterday or the day before, I can't remember. But yeah, time is 5:30 and we are going to go and use the rest of our pilchards and muleys, are they? Oh no, scalies. Muleys are the pilchards, or similar, whatever. So yeah, we're just going to drive to the beach to the same spot that we were at yesterday and see how we go. Alright guys, we've been here for probably half an hour and Kev's just hooked something and the reel's going off.
Not bad, too.
I hope this is good.
There's a bit of mullet.
I'll let him reel it in and then we'll show ya.
It's the only thing about fishing in other states, you don't know what the fish is that you reel in. Looks like a catfish with the whiskers.
Does that have teeth? No
Hol's
teeth.
just fish ID in it. I couldn't catch anything. It seemed to be every time I threw it, I'd always get a bite, and every time I gave it to her, nothing would happen. So I just threw it out, got a bite, and I've given it to her because she hasn't caught anything yet. Wow, that's got some good knocks. Oh, you can't really see, it's not focusing too well. I'll film back when we get the fish. Because I reckon it was 10 metres away and it come off, whatever it was, so.
Good morning. A little bit of an update. Last night fishing didn't go great. Kev just kept getting bites. Every time he threw the rod in, he would get bites. When it was my turn, nothing. So I'm not used to this. Might sound a little bit arrogant, but I always get the fish and everyone always makes fun of Kev because when I'm around he gets nothing, and tables have definitely turned and I am not enjoying it. So we were just taking turns of the surfy last night, and yeah, Kev hooked something, gave the rod to me so that I could at least have a little bit of a chase, but yeah, it got like 10 metres and snapped the, not snapped, but came off the hook. So anyway, whatever. Today's a new day. We are leaving Kalbarri today and heading towards a place called Galena, I'm pretty sure. Galena Bridge, and it has the Murchison River going through it. So the Murchison River is what connects to the beaches out here at Kalbarri. And goes all the way through, so you can get sharks in there, you can get mulloway, you can get tailor, you can get brim. There's so many things that you can get in the river, whether we get them or not is another story. So we're up a bit earlier this morning. It's only a 50-minute drive to the campsite, so we'll be there at about 10:30, it says on our app. yeah, which gives us either the whole day of no biting fish or the whole day of fishing. So hopefully they're biting.
Alright, haven't heard much from us today. We've been battling flies and just fishing. We ended up catching around 20 spotted birch, I'm pretty sure they call them, just off the bridge here. They're only like 20 centimetres, they're just bait fish, there's no limit on them. So we've kept them for bait. And yeah, we've just been really relaxing. But have a look at this bloody sunset, have a look at the sky. The sun's actually setting over there where there's that little bit of pink there. But everywhere else is just all pink and beautiful. It's pretty busy. It wasn't busy earlier. We were probably the only ones here, and then everyone's sort of just rocking up now.
Okay, the time is currently 6:15. Kev and I have been pretty much up since about 2:30 this morning, on and off, because there was a big thunderstorm in the distance. Couldn't see it, but there was sheet lightning everywhere, probably the biggest sheet lightning I've seen in a while. And it seemed to be moving away, but just in case, because there has been cyclones in WA apparently, so we thought we'll just stay up and just watch it. I had a look on bomb.com and all of that to see if there was any like risk to us, which there wasn't. So we decided just to sort of, one of us would stay up and check it so the other one could get a bit of sleep. And then yeah, it was pretty windy, but then the wind died down. Got to about 5:30 and started raining, and we just made the call to pack the tent up. So we packed the tent up. I did the old Kev and locked my phone in it, so I've just pulled over to get my phone out. But yeah, we have a 5-hour drive today anyway to Steep Point, which is where we're staying. So yeah, I'm a little bit worried about that actually, because it's similar to Bunda Cliffs, like in the sense that you're staying like on the edge, and with all these cyclones and wind and stuff, I'm really hoping it's not going to be too windy. The campsite was only $15 and I booked it ages ago, so worst case scenario, we'll just have to like find somewhere else, but we'll see how we go.
Alright, we've just pulled over to watch a bit of the sunrise. Looks pretty good on the road in, and we're just going to have a coffee and a little snack. But the main reason I've got this camera is because of grubs. Now today it is going to be 30 degrees, and we've just pulled up to this rest area where this fire with this massive bit of wood on it is still burning.
With a dry...
With, yeah, all dry trees all around it.
Very smart.
Common sense. I don't even think all my water's going to put all that out. I have to spread it out a fair bit. Bloody idiots.
It's warm.
Yeah. Check out those clouds. Man, the flies are already so bad. It's a joke. I don't know how people work in this. I'd end up losing my marbles. So nice. Good morning. And now, because some selfish prick, I'm going to drain my whole water tank and not be able to shower or possibly drink water.
Really? That's better than a bushfire. We will refill it, it'll be fine.
Look how hot it is.
But this is why these campsites get closed. Like, it takes 2 seconds to put a fire out. If you're gonna make one, then put it out, because it ruins it for everyone else. It ruins the bush. It kills wildlife. And it's stupid. Just put your fire out.
Yeah, there's literally goats running around over here. They could have come out and been roasted. I don't know how they thought that was going to burn overnight. Killer sunrise though. Good thing we stopped here. If we were going to pull up on the other side of the road, we wouldn't have even seen this because it was dark when we got here, but luckily we did. Alright, we made our first stop. Shell Beach. We nearly drove past it. It wasn't until I said the name that Holly said that we need to stop here, because apparently there's shells everywhere on the beach. Hence the name. So we're going to have a look. It is very muggy. There's already shells everywhere. See why it has the name Shell Beach. I don't think there's any sand here, it's all just crushed up shells.
There's a lot of them.
Yeah,
All around here.
heaps of them. It's a long beach. I don't know why you can't drive up on it, it's hard as. Oh, probably because it'll destroy all the shells. There's so many. They're all shells. So tiny as well. I don't know if that's going to focus, I can't even see. Sounds like rice bubbles.
Go down there again. Okay, we've reached Denham, which is 20 minutes out of Monkey Mire, just to the east of Monkey Mire, and we have filled up our potable water. Only cost us $2 for 40 litres, which was pretty good. We had some spare, so I let the people behind us use that. We're not going to head straight to Monkey Mire today. We'll go around the coastline and then come back to Monkey Mire. Might spend 1 or 2 nights there. We'll see how we go. I'm pretty excited for Monkey Mire because they have a dolphin experience, which I thought you had to pay for, but you don't. So apparently from 7:45, I think it was, a.m. until 12 p.m, you wait at the Monkey Mire jetty, and the rangers will come down to feed the dolphins, which apparently come around 3 times during that time, the 7:45 to 12. Just wild dolphins come in at about 3 times that during there. Hopefully this makes sense. Anyway, we're not sure where we're staying tonight. Like I said, we'll go around the coastline. There's a few spots. There's a place called Gregory's, which is pretty cool. My dad's name, so might be telling us to stay there. There's South Gregory's. There's just the normal Gregory's, and then there's one up from there. There's Bottle Bay. There's heaps of spots to stay. Apparently really good fishing. Like Kev said yesterday, we caught heaps of perch as well, spangled perch. So we've got about 15 of those in the freezer, and apparently they're great bait either as a whole fish with a gang hook or just cut up. So we'll see how we go. How good's the weather here in Denham? Massive storm just came in, which is obviously what all the lightning and everything was early hours of the morning, and the rain is not due to stop. So the only places around here, unless you want to pay for accommodation, is just like caravan parks, or like flat camping, which you still have to pay for, and it's like literally just a flat bit of dirt on the edge near the water. So only have a small awning too. It's not a 270, so we can't really cook in this because we don't have anything to cover unless it stops. So this is gonna be fun. This just shows how much rain we've just had.
Maybe 5 minutes.
It was not like this when we first got here, and the road is all flooded around. So that's how much rain has fallen in about half an hour.
Wow.
So much water. You can see it all splashing out from Kev's tyres. Wow. Unbelievable. Alright guys, that brings us to the end of another episode.
Obviously, if you like our content, please give us a like, share and subscribe. Hoorah!